Hello, Nadia.
Hello, Natalia. So it's our first time together in this webinar jam. I used to use this platform myself using computer and 2 cameras, and it was a little bit different room. Now we're using cell phones, and that's why it's a little bit different. So we will try to do our best today. Excuse us if there's something going wrong. It's always like that. It's always fun. So if you register for this webinar session, and basically this particular webinar session will be re-screened, like it will be a series of sessions every Thursday at the same time. And so if you registered once, you will always get the link to it. But also, if you're registering to this, there's also a little button where you can click and it will register you for all my webinars, all the webinars we're streaming on these platforms. So me and Natalia will be using it, I hope. And so welcome. If you don't know us yet, I'm Nadia, founder of Nadia Beauty Nail Academy, North American head distributor and educator for magnetic nail design, which is an amazing Dutch brand, where Natalia is from Ukraine, but she is the international trainer and is working with Magnetic very closely, doing new training programs, testing new products, making new products. And anyways, she's on the top of it, and we are just.
I don't want to say that I'm making new product because time to time, actually, like I'm taking a part in some discussions, but mainly I'm testing what is done already, and also I understand how it's working and how it should work, and
Yeah. Anyways, you are getting in the discussions that we as international distributors or national distributors don't get into. We are on the next step.
No. It's not like that. It's not like that at all. So I wish, but it's not. So everything is not. It's not like it seems to be. It's a bit different. But in any way, I would say that I'm proud to be part of Magnetic because I would say it's the best. It's the best choice I ever made in my life. And because of Magnetic, Magnetic helped me to understand actually what I want in my life, what I love in my life. And Magnetic helped me to meet people with the same passion all over the world. And I would say it's absolutely amazing. And thanks to Magnetic, me, myself, and Nadia, we also meet each other. And now we are doing these streams.
I just realized October 11 years ago, it's the first time when we had a conversation and you were talking to me about Magnetic.
Yeah, it was quite.
My God.
Yes, time flies.
Anyways,
Until that time, I already become a Magnetic trainer because before I was working as a Magnetic distributor in Ukraine. So actually, I was the first one who took this product into ex-Soviet countries.
Nice. Well, thank you for that, because that's how. I met Magnetic in Germany, but then thank the Russian nail club forum. It was a huge forum. That's how I figured out what is the product I used in my training in Germany. So, anyways. If you want to know more about Magnetic, we had Magnetic Talk, Magnetic Team Talk, Product Talks, Magnetic whatever talks in our previous, in our on our YouTube channels and our previous lives, not lives, in our streams, previous streams, not previous lives. I was trying to figure out the correct word. Oh my God, I'm so excited because we're using this platform. Anyway, today we're going to talk about natural look. So nowadays, and the last time we were talking about some new fashion for the natural.
Because my dog started barking, I'm just going to keep short.
It's okay. So we were talking about how the fashion is changing and how people want to have natural looking nails. And last time we were showing beautiful new product, the blushes. But this time I'm going to show you one of our old products. And this is also a product that you shouldn't forget about. And So it calls Natural Whites, or The Natural Look. And it comes in a packaging like this, with the 5 different shades. And there are 2 shades extra, and I will explain you why. So let me turn the camera around, and then I will show you more. So I will wait for Natalia to come back. Natalia is coming back, and I need some wipes here. Natalia.
Yeah, and about natural look, it's a very interesting story about this, because I don't know if you said it already while I was fighting with my little doggy. So
no, I just started, so you can go ahead and I will turn around the camera. I was waiting for you.
So the idea of natural look system is that some clients, they just want to have natural looking nails. Like for some reason, they cannot afford to wear artificial product like acrylic or like gel, like long nails. But on the same time, they would like to like reinforce their own natural nails. And perhaps if they don't have enough free edge, so then we also can extend just a bit this natural nail, and still these nails, they will be like, yeah, they will be a bit artificial, but on the same time they will look absolutely natural. So the idea of the system is that it's better to make a short nails usually, and you can restore the broken free edge or missing free edge, so then all your nails will look absolutely in the same length, and they will look absolutely the same in like natural looking nail. And with time, when you touch your nail will start growing, so then you will continue making overlay, and you still will have already natural extension, because your old one just will grow. So then your nails will look, and your hand will look absolutely natural, like no covering, no color, nothing, just natural looking nail. And Nadia now is opening the system. We have it in acrylic and we have it in gel. Now Nadia is showing to you gel system, and this is actually, you see, the way of application, that you can see that we can use tips or we can use force to make little extension. And as usual, we also have like little instruction inside, and we also have the translation. So then you see that in how many countries Magnetics supplying its product. So we are represented in quite a lot of countries in the world. Yeah, so, and when you see this cross, it means that it's irritating product, so and it can create sensibility on the skin. So it's better to use gloves while you're working with this product, but it's the same when you're working with any gel product. So in this packaging, we have 5 colors of so-called white shades, and 1 clear gel. So what you can do, you can like make little smile line, and you can place it on clear color pops. And then you also can choose which color will suit the natural color of your client or on yourself. On last our presentation, I said that when I saw number 5, I was thinking like, my God, how poor people actually who has this color of nails. And then I realized that this is my color. So this is the way how we can check which color will suit us. So you see that while we're then we see that if we will apply this color, then we will have absolutely natural looking nail. So you just have to choose the correct color that will suit your remains of your free edge perhaps, or sometimes if you have completely broken nail, then you can check the color of your eye, this white part. So then it will be it will be the same color of our free edge of our nails. Usually people who are choosing completely white one, it means that they will have very hard and very brittle, very dry nails.
I opened my old package, the first one that I was using, and I
Yeah,
realized number 1 and 2 were not even open.
no.
But if you buy a package, you can use those for a very thin overlay of a milky white, and it's very beautiful white color.
Yeah, exactly.
Using like a thin clear coat underneath, so don't waste this gel. You just still can use it.
Mm-hmm. Totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely agree.
So I took down my nail. I don't smoke, and I don't. I always use gloves, so my natural nail is not as yellow as I was thinking. And then I'm taking number 5, and can decide between 4 and 5. And that's
Okay.
why, since Netherlands, most of the women were smoking at that time. I don't know if they're still smoking, but we
It's
added
not
2
because,
more colors.
Nadia, it's not
No?
because of the smoking. It also depends how thick your nail is. Usually,
Oh,
if
okay.
you have very thick nail, it will be more this not nice color. As more thick nail you have, more yellowish it will be. It's not because of the smoking. For
Okay.
nowadays, cigarettes actually they are not the same as they were 20 or 30 years ago. And yeah, because I'm smoker and my nails completely normal ones. So it depends how thick natural nail is.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
anyways, we have 2 more colors that are sold separately. More like darker colors. I can't decide. I think number 4 will look beautiful but not natural. Number 5 will look more natural. Don't you think so?
Um, then apply any. In any
Oh,
way, we have to apply it in very thin layer.
yeah. And we have a clear in the jar, but I remember that we were talking about using fiber cleared. Is
Yes,
it right?
yes. Then you can use fiber clear white, fiber clear gel. Yes.
Okay. So
When it
this
will
is.
be finished, so then just get fiber clear and that's it.
So I'll get out the fiber clears on my table somewhere here, and I will use a form. I prepared the nail yesterday already,
Mhm.
and I should find my forms. Oh my god, this is the old forms. Weird. You know what I found?
What?
A roll of old forms.
Yeah, and by the way, show to people the quality of these forms because usually when you keep your forms for a long time, they are not sticky anymore. Magnetic still working okay.
Yeah. Well, this is the new form that is already pre-cut. Well, I can show this one and how to use this form.
Hmm.
Anyways,
Yeah.
that's weird. Interesting that I found it in my drawer. Well, okay. So I filed my nail and did the cuticle work, and I will just use some prep and wipe to dehydrate my nail plate, and I will prepare the lamp. This is a better lamp, so I'll just put the lamp over here. Sorry, it's always confusing working here on the camera. Okay, the
That's
forms.
true.
Oops. It's still super sticky. I am leaving this window underneath here.
Hmm.
I'm bending down, and you can already. I don't know if you can see it, but it's very. It's not very, but it's nicely stiff form.
Hmm.
And how to use the forms I showed thousands times on my YouTube channel, but you can still
Hmm.
see again. So my natural nail has a very high apex. So there is no product on it. So the nail itself will be straight. If your nail grows down, you apply the form as your nail goes because we want to create the natural overlay over the nail because we don't make too much of extension, right? So we will make short, beautiful nail. So we don't need much of the thickness. Is it right?
Hmm.
Perfect. So you
Yep.
don't need to apply the form up as we usually would do for
No.
a straight nail. And the fiber gel is strong anyways, like super strong. And then applying the form very straight, I just check where my
Stress points.
Thank you. Stress points are just. I need to put my glasses on. I'm like, something is wrong here. Glasses. Here we go. Much better. So my stress points will be at the third line. So I just getting back, taking the moon shaped scissors, cutting diagonally to a side, and here. Connect, and bend underneath. And since we're creating a straight nail, I'm not gonna pinch the form too much. You can do just a little bit to make it more natural looking, because the natural nails curl usually when they grow out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and remember not to apply too much up. So that's about how I would apply the form. Is it straight? That's straight.
Looks like that. Yes.
Yeah, it's hard. I don't see. I have lamps and camera, so I have to see look through the camera what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm taking a small brush, which is a premium oval junior brush.
Little one.
A little one. Because we don't apply much product. And I left the free edge as it is. We don't need to cut it down because we have the natural curvature of the nail.
I'm going to use the base first. Base layer.
If you're asking that, I should, and I probably also should use solvent primer. Otherwise, I will not survive a day with a nail.
Yeah. So about solvent primer on some nails, it's not completely necessary to apply it. Like for instance, on my nails, it's not necessary because my nails are very thick and they're very hard. So that's why everything is staying on them. But on some nails, if you're not sure product will stay or will not stay, it's better to use solvent primer.
Mm-hmm. I need you to use Seal and Protect and solvent primer, and then I can go 4 weeks.
Okay.
So
usually, if you are using solvent, if you are using Seal and Protect, then it's not necessary to apply solvent primer.
Yeah, I know. I usually
But
don't.
it's okay.
Thank you, though. That's my nails are weird. I can show you afterwards. I did a nail 2 days later. It's already all lifted. But because I didn't use Seal and Protect and solvent, I just used solvent primer. So here I'm taking a tiny little bit of fiber clear.
Yeah.
I remember now. And just apply a very thin layer close to the cuticle, not run into the cuticle. And I don't cure it.
Okay.
I watched the video again on YouTube how to use it. Because I actually thought, well, it's a good idea. Then I'm taking the color gel, and it's always a good idea if you are not using them very often to take a spatula and very gentle to get the pigment up, because you can see that the pigment is there, like separating a little bit.
Yeah.
So always a good idea to keep the consistency of the product, of the color.
Mm-hmm.
Very gentle, mix it, not adding the bubbles in there, right?
Yeah.
It should be good.
Yeah, so any gel, like for instance, if you did not touch it for 6 months or for 1 year, it's better just to stir it before using and don't mix it. So be really very gentle, then you will not have so much air bubbles.
Then I'm taking a tiny little amount of the gel. You can always add if you need, but it's hard to take off if you have too much. I put it like this in the center.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm spreading it around in the shape I prefer, and I will make something like natural oval kind of nail.
Mm-hmm.
The idea is that when your nail grows out, you don't see that difference between the product and the extension, and between the extension
and natural
and
free
natural.
ends. Yes, that was the
Yeah.
idea about this natural look system.
Because when you just make it pink and white, how when the white is growing out, you can see the natural nail. Here, when you use this product, you should not be able to see that. And you can already see that my natural nail is somewhere there. You don't even see actual, like where it's ending.
Yes.
Does it blend in there? Let's see. Does the camera focus? I don't see that.
Just can you keep it a bit in the middle? A bit more in the middle. Yeah, like this. Yeah, beautiful.
Sorry. I was
No
trying to see
problem.
what I'm doing.
Yeah, I understand this. And also don't forget that you should not play too much. This is very thin gel. And as more you are moving this, it's more will start being runny.
Okay,
So,
I run to the lamp then.
so that's why we just have to be sure what we are doing, but we always can make a flash curing in UV light.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And this layer actually, because it's a very thin one, we can cure it about 30 seconds. But we always, if we are not sure about our lamp, then it's better to cure it in 1 minute or 1.5 minutes. It's better to be safe than sorry.
I just opened my twin light. I'm so excited.
Oh, I also got recently a new one. My God, it's a pleasure to work with you.
Why I was working so long? Oh, my lamp was old.
Yeah.
So we can remove the form now. Be careful. Yes. If your layer is too thin, you can of course keep it. I just wanted to show you how it looks before I put anything else.
In the middle.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
And now you see, yoo-hoo, we have a nail.
Yes, absolutely naturally looking free edge. You can guess where my natural nail ends that I had. But me looking at the light, I can't see it. So your people that are just watching you doing something like this will never know it's a fake nail.
Yeah. So, and then you are going to apply, make an overlay.
Exactly.
And if you know, if you experience nail tech, so it means that you know how to control your gel, then you can create your nail even with non-filing technique.
Then I need another brush.
If you know how to control your gel, and if you know this technique, but if you don't know, then it does not mean actually that you will not file. We still can file this nail, so don't worry. Just idea is that the thickness of the product will be so thin that even with filing, it will not take so much time.
Now I already messed up.
Yeah. So I would say that these nails, you see, we can offer them to people who with some reasons they cannot wear by their profession, they cannot wear artificial nails. By the way, like lawyers, because all of us were women, and we are trying to make our nail a bit longer. And time to time, of course, some nail can be broken. And with this system, we can restore it. So then all nails will look the same.
Yeah, like military or something.
Yeah.
I had a client who lost her nail working in the kitchen, and she was looking through the whole salad because she had to find her nail.
Yeah, usually, it's there is also different professions, like people who are working in catering. So some of them they are allowed to have some coverage on nails. Some of them, they're not allowed. Now we're talking about professions which actually are allowed to have some coverage, but like for doctors, these lengths we cannot offer because it will be too long, and they simply, or for babysitters, they simply can damage babies or their patients. So that's why we also just have to check to whom we can offer this treatment. But still, there are many professions who will be absolutely to have this sort of nails because for some reason they cannot have like artificial nails or artificial coverage. Because you see that this is literally overlay. This is just the enforcement of the natural nail. And of course, Nadia made the pre-edge a bit longer because she's totally in love with long shapes. And so that's why, and I saw that actually she was trying her best to keep it as short as possible. But for somebody, perhaps even this short is too long.
I will make it a little bit shorter. What I also like is when now the gel is kind of sips on the end, and then when I file it, it will be straight. Not super natural looking, but
still natural looking. And again, this is just because it's a Nadia style, and if you are liking nails a bit shorter, so then just make it a bit shorter. That's not problem at all. So I understand completely, like professionals and people who are totally in love with long nails, it's really very hard to make yourself stop.
Nadia style.
Yeah, this is just like I would say that maybe I would make even longer because that I showed to you many times my style of nail, this one, this with needle inside. I love make these art nails.
Do you have it on your nail right now?
No, I have it on Easy Trainer.
Oh, I thought you have it right now on your nail, and I'm like, what's
No.
wrong?
It's on Easy Trainer. Yes. And it's a pure art, like, but still, I love to make long nails, so that's why for me it's also very hard to stop.
And I prepared my nail with a 220 grit file. That's why I will use the hygienic file system.
Very often I was asked like for how many clients you can use a file. And then this is like
for all clients.
This is just a huge surprise for me. I'm saying just for one, but why? Because this is just disposable things, and you have to use it only for one client. Include this price into the price of your treatment. Your client will really appreciate this. This is just like, and we cannot disinfect the paper. We cannot disinfect this abrasive paper, So don't be greedy. Use it only on one client. That's all. And at Magnetic, we have amazing system. So when we have our stickers, and they are adhesive stickers, so you see that they're just sticking to the core. Core, by the way, you can disinfect. That's not a problem. But the sticker itself, just use on the client and then throw it away. And usually, when you are working with new file on the client, you always will work quicker and you file quicker. So you will win with your time. Nadia now is shaping a nail. Yes, so she's working in lower arches, and lower arches, they must be parallel to the middle of the finger. So if you want to know how to file it correctly, you can contact Nadia, and Nadia will show to you all little secrets.
So I wanted to make it a little bit more oval, but I will show you first how it looks when it's square. Oh, it's the wrong. Oh my God. There you go. So yeah, and I wanted to make it a little bit shorter. Since Natalia commented on that. Plus, I wanted to make sure that that little edge is not like sipping down.
Yes. Because the idea of
That's
natural
smart.
nail that it has to be like a natural nail. But even now, with this lens, it already looks absolutely beautiful, natural,
Hmm.
nice. And yeah, after this very short filing, you will seal it with extreme matte top coat. Then it will look absolutely amazing. So, and then with time, when your nail will start growing, you're just doing the backfill, backfill, backfill.
With the clear
With the clear,
gel.
yeah, so it's absolutely easy treatment. Like you should not remove all product, you just have to make your nail short, you have to shape it, add a bit of product into the cuticle, into grown part, and it's done. And seal it with top gel, and then see you later, alligator.
Ah, so the natural nails are never like perfectly, well, it's very hard to keep them perfectly square, so they kind of naturally wear off. So you
Yeah,
try to make a little bit softer corners, how.
yes,
But I think this nail, before I apply the top coat, already
it's already look very good.
is looking very good. Yeah, so let's put the extreme matte top gel.
Mm-hmm. With
Shaking,
extreme
shaking,
matte, it
shaking.
will be
Shaking,
like
shaking, shaking.
natural. Yes, everything that you see in the bottle, always use before application.
Shake,
Always
shake,
shake
shake.
before. Yeah, shake before application. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And again, when we are working with top gel, try to use as less movements as possible, so then your product will not run to the cuticle and to side walls. And curing time. So you see, like easy peasy lemon squeezy, we have a nail. Poof, and we have a nail.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also as Nadia said, like number one, it will be the whitest gel that we have, and usually like the people who will need this gel, they will have very thin, very hard, very brittle, and very dry, obviously, natural nail. So as more thick natural nail will be, so then more yellowish you will have in the color. That's how it's working. Look at this, and now look at this beauty. Absolutely cool, Nadia. It's absolutely beautiful.
As I said, my natural apex was already very high. That's why
Right.
it might look from the side as an artificial nail, but it is a, should make, it's thin on
And
this side.
also,
I
yeah,
didn't
it's
file
very
enough.
thin. Yes.
So you can make it even thinner, as I did on this side, because I didn't see when it ran to the side, and then I filed a little bit. It wasn't enough.
I would
Anyways,
say that it looks absolutely beautiful, Nadia.
looks very
Super.
natural,
Yes,
and nobody can say it's fake.
exactly. Exactly. And sometimes we need these nails that nobody can say that this is artificial.
Mm-hmm. And of course, if you like, if you need to, you can apply a nail polish on top of it. Removing
Yeah,
the nail polish, though, use an acetone-free polish remover. And this way you will keep them safe, that they're not like, you don't break any structure of any product if you're applying nail polish, right? But if you have to wear natural nails, you can wear this. And if you go out and want to put a nail polish on, you can.
yeah, yeah, that's very true. So this is our natural look system by Magnetic that we have in gel, and we have it in acrylic as well. In acrylic, we have three shades of white. They are like white off colors, and you can use opaque pink on top, or you can use just blush pink or just clear. It depends. So, or you just can use this in a gel if you are not working with acrylic. So you see that we have been thinking about nail techs who are working with acrylic and about nail techs who are working with gel. Nadia, are you here? Yes. Hello, Nadia. Thank you for your nail. It looks absolutely gorgeous. We don't hear you. No sound.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
Yes. Yes.
When I turned, I pushed something probably, so something went wrong here.
Yeah,
So,
maybe the connection was loose a bit. That's okay. Yeah, so if you will have any questions actually how to use it, then you can ask us in comments. We usually always answering all comments. That's not a problem. So, and also if you will like have some questions about how to use magnetic product, then you can contact Nadia, or you can contact me. That's no problem at all. We're happy to help you.
Absolutely. I'm North American distributor, so you can, if you live in Canada or USA, you can come to me for any product needs. And if you are looking for a local distributor, you can ask Natalia or me, and we will find a distributor in your country, in your area, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's how we work.
That was exciting to use the new platform, but next time I'll try to use 2 cameras so I can actually see myself, because it was an interesting experience today, because I can't see myself. It's bugging me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We will decide what we will show next week. If you have any questions, if you want to see any products, any designs, any ideas, anything you would like to know, please let us know and we will show that, most likely.
Yep, we will.
Okay. Thank you, Natalia. I think we should finish that and see if it's actually recorded, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.